Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video. Join us for part 2 of the run from Waterloo down to Portsmouth Harbour. So we're at Haslemere and we've only got about 40-45 minutes down to Portsmouth. Let's get out of the way of that train there. There's a speed through on. Is that an empties? What's that one there? I thought most things stopped at Haslemere. That was an empties. Cool. Right, next station is Petersfield in 11 miles. So there are two stations before that. There's Liphook and Liss. So as long as we remember them and to slow down after, we're alright. Let's go. On the lovely Portsmouth direct line. Been a nice journey so far, so let's hope it continues to be a nice journey. I mean, the last 15 minutes of it from Havant to Portsmouth Harbour, that bit should be fairly straightforward, as I know that bit quite well. It's really just this bit down to Havant, which is going to be a bit like, ooh, a bit sketchy. It should be alright. What was it, 11? Yeah, 11 miles. 85 miles an hour along here. And the lovely 444. Did say I was missing a Great Western 166 apparently, so I'm not sure where that requirement comes from. So I have got the JT Wessex line installed. Yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the journey. Again, yeah, about another sort of 40 minutes or so down to Portsmouth, to the harbour. So it should hopefully be a nice chilled out run. Hoping the speed doesn't change too much either. This bit is sort of, I think, less windy. I mean, it's still windy, but less windy. When I get Rowland's Castle, well, just before Rowland's Castle, there's a tunnel where it proper drops down to like 30 or 40. Yeah, hopefully, apart from that, hopefully it stays relatively quick. Yeah, we've got Liphook and Liss to go through first. At about 80. Got 2 at the horn. On the lookout for any speed changes. So all of a sudden there'll be like a 60 or something around here, and it'll be like, what? Why? Nice and steady. Let's get a little flyby shot quickly. Should be okay. No lower limit there. Yeah, going back to what we were saying earlier, there is also services, southern services, which go from Clapham down to Portsmouth Harbour as well, but they run via Horsham and Chichester. So once we get down to Havant, we should then start seeing the southern services, the London to Portsmouth services. Obviously going a different way. This goes via Portsmouth Direct, that goes via Arun Valley. Nothing really long travel. After back, we've only got like a little 5 coach. All these other trains are like 12 coaches. So this is Liphook. As we head on through. So yeah, Liss up next, then after Liss it's then Petersfield. I can picture what Petersfield station looks like, but not exactly where it is, so I have to be careful. Again, I think the last time we drove this through, or at least this part of the route, was actually for a Dovetail Games video. I think it was when Waterloo was celebrating like 100 and something years. 100 and... no, it can't be 150 years. Must be older than that. About a year ago or so, we did one on here. That's with the HUD on. Now we've got the HUD off. But so far it's been alright. We've only been slightly caught off by the, was it the 70 limit at Farncombe? Farncombe. Apart from that, we've been alright. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's go about 75. We've got about 10 under the limit. Just being sort of on the safe side. So it's been 85 all of the way since Haslemere at the moment. It hasn't changed yet, which is sort of easy to remember. Surprising it hasn't come down through here. This bit seems fairly sort of whirly or curvy. But no, it's still 85 at the moment. Nothing that will change. There's a nice view. I'm assuming they are the South Downs there. Yeah, it must be the South Downs. Nice. So I think the tunnel is when we go under the South Downs. Actually, it's in between Petersfield and Rowlands Castle. Nice. Whistle Road. Cool. Well, we've still got another station to go through yet before Petersfield. It's probably just coming up now, I think. Saw something round the corner here. Or did I? And there are some houses here, so we must be coming up to some sort of station. Hopefully it's not Petersfield already. We've somehow just forgot about a station. That wouldn't be very good. Right, I don't think this is Petersfield. I know Petersfield has a level crossing before it. Yeah, this is a list. And off it goes. So Petersfield is up next, but how far it is now? I mean, it's probably not going to be before the Downs. So it'll be before that. I mean, we must be coming out to the end. I mean, that's surely 11 miles. We've definitely done, what, 7 or 8 miles. So it can't be too much further. Take it nice and steady. It's still 85. Again, I haven't seen any other changes in the limit, so that makes the speed limits easy. Maybe it just stays at 85 most of the way. Didn't see what time we were due there though, at Petersfield. So that sort of gives you a good indication of how far you are off if you're going at the limit. I'm probably saying we should come up into a built up area first as well. I don't think it's like in a rural area. Oh, here we go, speed change. It says 85 again, although I'm probably saying it still is 85 unless there's a missing speed board. Let's have a cheeky look. Oh, 90. No idea why that went up to 90 then. Yeah, where did that go to 90? I did not see a 90 board anywhere. I saw an 85, but yeah, not a 90. Unless it was when we were getting one of our flyby shots. Potentially. A few houses knocking about. No, we're there just yet though. Got a gradient change coming up as well. Okay, so yeah, that's weird. Where did the 90 start? Well, I suppose if you're at 85, there's hardly any differences there. 85 to 90. So just at 85. And this looks like potentially Petersfield coming up. Something's coming up. Must be it here. Yeah, Petersfield. I didn't see where we were recording after this. So we just went at Rowland's Castle, we're straight to Havant. Here we are. Oh, are we stopping there? There's a 4. Down to the 8, I guess. Cool. Yeah, this is Petersfield. And up next is going to be Havant. Yeah, that's the next one. So we've got a bit of a gap to Havant. I was saying that's as we had a bit of a gap there, didn't we? So about 10 minutes. A bit longer to Havant, I think. Cool. I'm actually leaving there near enough on time. Near enough. 11 miles again. Yeah, still no idea where that 90 was, unless it was when we got one of the flyby shots. Oh, it's just not signposted. Right, so yeah, this section, not good. All I know is that the speed will drop down when we go into the tunnel, which is between here and Rowland's Castle. So imagine, yeah, when we go under the downs. It's quite a distinctive tunnel as well. I remember that. I think it's got quite a cool portal to it. Yeah, it can't be too much further. There's the hill just there. Don't know if there's a warning board for it though. I mean, there probably should be, considering it's from what 85 down to what could be 30 or 40. You'd think there'd be a warning board. But potentially not. It definitely looks like we're coming up to something now. So let's drop the power. Let's slow down a bit. Yeah, this could be the tunnel coming up. A little bit of zoom in action, just when we get a bit of a heads up for any speed changes. Oh, there is a one at 70. I think it presently comes down more than that through the tunnel. Okay, well, 70 coming up. Must be coming up to that tunnel though. Can't be too far off. Then a warning for a 40. Yeah, so this will be the tunnel. There's the 70. Cool. Yeah, so we're going under the downs. It really does look good though, doesn't it? Whoever did the weathering for this have done a really good job. I don't know if it's a Yowie one, this one. No, not really a distinctive tunnel portal. Well, in we go. A bit slow into here. Probably what gives you about, well, it gives you, what was it, 14-15 minutes to get to Havant from Petersfield. Gives us a bit more time. Got a curve in the tunnel as well. And I'm pretty certain coming across the points near Havant is it 20 miles an hour possibly? There'll be another place where it comes right down. Right, 70 there. Let's get that up. But yeah, once we get to Havant, I should be alright from there. And then the speed drops to what, Farlington Junction, Port Creek Junction, and then it's into Portsmouth then. That's the tunnel done with. Cool. So up to 270. How long that will last for? Also 70 here. Lots of flange though around here. Proper foresty here as well. Well, I've enjoyed this run. Hopefully you guys have as well. As we've yeah, checked out the Portsmouth direct number, gone the whole hog, going all the way down to Portsmouth. So Ronan's Castle must be coming up. I imagine that's too much further. Then once we get to Havant, we then join up with the West Coastway. Well, sort of West Coastway slash PDL. So where, one of those bits where it sort of shares the name. Let's get a flyby shot and hope there's no speedboard change or speed changes all of a sudden, like that 90 or sort of out of nowhere. Well, there is a speed. There's something coming up now. What's that there? 75. Well, that's even better then. Let's get another little shot as well. I probably should get one up the junction when we join up at Havant. And that would probably look like the best place to get one. Roland's Castle though. I thought Roland's Castle was much sooner after the tunnel. That seems to be quite a way. So even though we don't actually really know this route, it is quite fun having the HUD off. It sort of makes you almost concentrate and focus more. Alright, we have got a speed change here for a 90. Good. It's pretty quick. Oh, and then we got a speed change back down to a 70. That's a very worthwhile 90. Maybe this is for going through Roland's Castle, because it's on a bit of a corner. It's quite like up to 90 then, oh, down 70 now. Yeah, this is Roland's Castle here. And yeah, quite a curvature as well. So would that then go back up to 90? That's another service. Yeah, we're going to go back up. 85. Why not 90? Oh, that'll do, I'll have to do. It's a very pretty route though, isn't it? Lots of different landscapes to it. Especially, you know, the whole way down from London. It's changed a lot. I don't think we'd ever see this full route in Train Sim World, and again, that's another TSW mention. I don't think it would, well, it probably would be possible to do the full thing, but I don't think we would. As in Portsmouth all the way to Waterloo, we wouldn't see that. Definitely one of the two halves, Woking to Portsmouth or Woking to Waterloo, but not the full thing. I'm sure we'd get a warning board for Havant as well. There is a warning board coming up. Right, we're coming up to Havant, so we're joining up with the West Coastway, which comes along from Brighton, and also, well, down the Arun Valley from Horsham and Three Bridges. Oh, 50, okay, that's not too bad. So we should start seeing 377s. Yeah, around the corner. Hang on, is that? Yeah, that is 50. Cool. And Havant is sort of the top end of Portsmouth. So yeah, really not far. That's a 377. Oi. We're here. Cool. Off that one goes. So we're going down just after the footbridge. Right, welcome to Havant. Yeah, I'll do. Coming off this, I think we're Fratton, eh? Yeah, Fratton, then Portsmouth and Southsea and Portsmouth Harbour. So 45 we're due here, that's 40, and we have lost a couple of minutes. It's alright. Save the game quickly. Right, let's get up to almost to Fratton, which is, well, Portsmouth. Let's go. Very different views in here. Let's leave Havant behind. So still 40. Then we go around the corner and you've got Bedhampton. Which is very close to Havant. We should then go around to the right and you've got Bedhampton station. I think it's on that right hand curve. Ah, there's Bedhampton. They're straight out of Havant. Oh yeah, left, yeah. There it is. Not really much stops here. '85 as well. The train speed up. So we're going uphill a bit, it's almost struggling a little. And then we come up to, is it Farlington Junction and Port Creek Junction. You've got like a triangle junction, so Cosham Junction, Farlington and Port Creek. That's where we sort of then turn left and actually go on to Portsea Island, as Portsmouth is actually an island. Portsea Island. Well, they're very much connected to the mainland. There's another Electro Star. Try and get a photo as these pass. Now, probably a bit late that is. Want to try and get the, I'll probably get one like that. Yeah, so we've got the junction coming up. I'm not sure what's that, 85. Put the brakes on a little bit. The playing field's out to the left. So that goes up to Cosham, Portchester, Fareham, Swanwick, and then towards Southampton. We've got 60 coming up, that's alright. Yeah, you really feel when you go around there though, you get jolted over to one side. And right in the middle of the triangle you've got all this industrial estate. And we then go over the bridge and then you've got Haslemere. And the line's joining up, and yeah, over onto the island. What's the island? There you go, across we go. Oh, that's some sort of old line there, whatever that is up there. Oh, then yeah, you got Haslemere Station. Up to 85. Haslemere. And we don't have to slow down too much at Fratton, as we seem to be coming into the sort of middle platform. We're not coming into the loop platform. And you've got a big depot at Fratton as well, Fratton Depot. And it's just a slow manoeuvre through Portsmouth once we get to Fratton. Not very quick. I'll start popping the speed down, as I can't imagine it's too much further. So we got a warning board actually. Is that 4 though? 80? No, 4 must be 40. 40? Yeah, 40. Very sort of blurred speed board or warning board. Oh well, we're coming into Fratton. So we've got the junction indicator. I thought you get the junction indicator if you're going off the other way, but no, we're going sort of straight ahead, we should be. So the main line counts as going into platform 3. Yeah, welcome to Fratton. Yeah, so we don't see the Great Western AI for whatever reason. It just said, nope, you won't see it. Go to the 428. About. Welcome to Fratton. So close now. And then Portsmouth and Southsea, which is not far, and then from there Portsmouth Harbour, which again isn't very far. I mean, probably what, 2 miles to Portsmouth Harbour, Oh, not even that, at 1.6. Southsea right in the middle. Still about a minute late though. Let's go. I think it's like 15 or 20 miles an hour up into Southsea. It gets very steep. So 40 for now. And they will come right down. So here's Southsea, which a fair few services do terminate at. But yeah, we continue up. So we should, yeah, it should come across. Oh no, that should be right. Looks like the speed does come down there. Or should do. Yeah, it's is it 15 or 20? Something like that. Let's get another one next to the Electro Star. Yeah, 15 miles an hour. As we sort of climb all the way up. Actually, in the simulator, it actually seems a bit low. I don't know. Maybe not. Should be using the real life gradients. A little speed just to get us up, and we then go all the way down for Portsmouth Harbour. Right, 5 to 6, there we go. And we should get a nice view of the Spinnaker Tower as well. Oh, look at that, that's bang on, that's perfect. Here we are. This is Portsmouth and Southsea, and there's the Spinnaker Tower. So we are almost there. We're actually on time now as well. We're due out of here at 59, and well, we should be out of here at 59. So not bad at all. Cool. Yeah, we'd get dispatched out of here. Right, let's go. So still 15. I think it has up to about 40, but then it drops right down to 20 coming into Portsmouth Harbour. Yeah, 40. We always get like screenshot winners coming along here. Loads of good screenshots of trains coming along here. As you can see, why, nice sort of view of the tower. And a little brake test as well, I think, before we then dip down into Portsmouth Harbour. As if you go through the buffers at Portsmouth Harbour, you're going to end up in the harbour, which we don't really want. Let's do that now. Little running brake test. There's another multicoloured service. Oh, is that a 450 as well? 444 and a 450 working in tandem. Yeah, looks like it. That's like 9 coaches. Yeah, that's 20. Oh, now coming into our final station stop of Portsmouth Harbour. On that full run down from Waterloo. If you have watched both parts, thanks for staying in. And what do you think of the Portsmouth Direct Line? If it is maybe your first time seeing it, or you haven't seen it in a while, what do you think of the route? Nice route? And we should also see HMS Warrior. Which is always quite cool. You've got the naval dockyard here, the museum as well as active. It says HMS Warrior. Over to the left of us, you've got Gun Wharf Quays, which is a big shopping outlet. One of the places I do end up going a fair bit is either Gun Wharf or Ashford. Although I do prefer going to Ashford, as it's always absolutely packed here. And you've got the hard interchange there. So I don't know if that's meant to be the old bus station, but that's all different now. Down to the end here. Well, hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Links can be found in all of the usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link and voucher for UK departure boards or coupon. Get that wrapped up. And then you get the ferry here over to Gosport or the Isle of Wight. I think the Gosport ferry's down there. The Isle of Wight ferries, yeah, this would then take you to Ryde Pier Head for the Island line down to Shanklin. I know, on Train Sim Classic you can actually get nice and close to the buffers without the brakes slamming on. There we go. Yeah, that is it. I think you have to actually take the key off there, don't you, for it to for the tail lights to come on. Well, hopefully. Oh, let's not have that. Ugh, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get the blimmin' lights off. Why are they not going off? Wait, that the other way. Get there. There we go. But yeah, that's it from me. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. That was a full run from Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour across the 2 videos. See you all in complete nice. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.